Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of September 5th through 11th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up. And definitely a thank you for those of you who have subscribed, as well as the ones who have left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what this week has in store for you. First card out. The Ace of Cups. So something being offered to you, feeling overly abundant, happy, overflowing, love, pleasure, passions, that sort of thing. For some of you. Others of you, it's just, things are feeling really good. You're feeling good about yourself, your circumstances, your relationships. It's sort of like everything's being gifted to you. And the Page of Cups. So good news coming in unexpectedly. Sort of like, wow, really? That sort of thing. You're very thrilled to receive it. Could be news about the family, your other half, new romance as well for others, good friendships. People are, you're just getting along with everybody sort of thing this week. You're quite content and happy with all of it. And beginning, the Page of Pentacles. So again, something new coming in for sure. Some sort of new beginning going on this week in your life. Because, all your new beginnings are right there. You're being offered something absolutely unexpectedly. Some sort of opportunities knocking on your door. For some of you, this could be, maybe they're giving you the all clear to go to school, to better yourself in a job, and they're willing to pay for half of it, like a scholarship for some of you. This is what could be going on. Wow. And the Ten of Cups. So most definitely something coming in, some sort of windfall, some sort of happiness. Like everything's sort of just coming together for you. This is quite the week so far. You're developing lasting friendships, relationships. You're getting along really well with your family members, your friends, your co-workers, your team members, even your neighbors. Like your emotionally securities. You're just feeling good. You're just in love with the world, which is really good. And if this is you with in a relationship, you're starting to realize that that person is the person for you going forward. Like they're the real McCoy. You're quite happy and content. You're starting to see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel sort of thing. You can see a better future coming in for yourself. And the Hangman, that's okay. Taking a time out, looking at everything that's coming in good for you. Looking on both sides of it, which we all do. So you're doing all right. And the Nine of Pentacles. So again, wow, wish fulfillment. Good news coming in. You're feeling content. You have enough. You're okay with yourself in the world. You're not looking for anything. Maybe you're just, something totally unexpected. Maybe you bought a lottery ticket and it won. Woohoo! And you're feeling rich in spirit. You're feeling like you just want to help everybody sort of thing. You're feeling overjoyed with your life, which is wonderful. This is a new beginning. All blocks are being removed. For some of you, you're starting over in a new job. Like you got that okay. So you're the low man on the totem pole, but you're okay with that too, because you have a lot of knowledge. It's just the way it's going to be for a short period of time. You know, you're successful in all your adventures. Okay. And the Tower. So you realized, you know, wherever you were wasn't a good solid foundation for you. You've realized, you know, what you had thought was so sound wasn't. Now that again could be in your finances, it could be in your relationships, your friendships, in some cases even your family. For others, you know, it's just that's the way of the world of the life that, you know, you're realizing that, you know, you got that flash of insight on which way for you to go to better yourself in the future. So you're okay with it happening. You know, this was your wake up call so that you know which way you're headed now. And the Four of Rods. Wow. What a reading. What a reading. Like, this is really good. Like, seriously. Sagittarius, I wish it was you this week. You're basking in your accomplishments. You're rewarding yourself along the way. Don't forget to do that. It's important, you know, and that could be buying yourself that, you know, coffee that you like so much that, well, boy, I wouldn't spend that much on a bag of that sort of thing. You know, that's rewarding yourself. And the Ace of Swords. So, some sort of clarity coming in, you know, cutting to the chase, dealing with stuff. You know, you were feeling stumped for a while, but you're starting to rejoice. You're preparing yourself. You're inspired. You're looking forward. The future's looking good. You have lots of prospects in the future. Wow. Wow. Ace of Wands. So most definitely, what a week. You know, opportunities knocking. It's pulling on your little heartstrings. You know, go ahead. Go for it. You know, this could be a new career, a creative project, new relationships. You're just happy. Like, wow, you've certainly earned this one. And the Fool, you're starting over. And you're okay with it. You know? New beginnings all the way around here. You know, maybe your job that you're in, they finally realize what you are, and instead of keeping you low man on the totem pole, hey, you just jumped 2 steps up instead of just 1. And the Page of Wands. So good news coming in. Like I said, lots of offers here, lots of really good potential. Unbelievable so this week for yourself. This one could be of even actually taking a trip somewhere, going for, you know, you've got that pay raise and you won that little bit of money for some of yous, and you decided, you know what, let's take a trip. And off you go, that sort of thing. Other ones, this could be a trip for a new job. Maybe they're paying to fly you in somewhere for some sort of interview or show you the lay of the land of what to expect, you know, for your job coming forward. You know, you're stepping out into the new horizons for yourself. And the World card. Wow. So yes, you've definitely crossed some sort of finish line. You are rejoicing, you're happy, you're so content and pleased with yourself that it's done and over, and you're moving forward. You're thinking of taking like I said, a trip for some of yous, and you're just overjoyed with yourself. And you should be, because you have got some amazing cards this week of abundance and forward and things growing, and you're content. And the Two of Rods, so you could see, you know, out into the horizons, you know, where you've, you know, planted your little seeds, and you know what to expect coming back. It's just a matter of when. So you have the whole world in your hands, you know, and it's just a matter of you deciding which way you want to go. There's nothing wrong, there's nothing right on either side. You know, you're just that close to making your decision. It's a big decision for yourself. It's a huge step, and you're just sort of waiting, looking at all the different aspects of it. Making that decision is it's easy but not. And we all face that in our lives sometimes. And the devil. So you're feeling tethered to something. Like you're being held back a little bit. Now that could be just your heart speaking to you. Maybe you're fond of where you live or the people that you're around or relatives or in those circumstances, and it's hard to break that chain to step into something totally different in a different town or a different province or country, even in some circumstances, and to get your life going forward. So it's hard. So you're feeling a little bit held back, but I don't think it's going to bind you forever, for sure. And the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, most definitely moving forward, making your decision. You've weighed the pros and cons. People have talked to you, and you've asked different people, what they felt and what they think, and now you're making your own decision on what you feel and think with that Five of Pentacles. I mean, it's a tough decision to, after you've asked for help, to really realize which way you want to go. For some of you, you've had a streak of bad luck in the past where you've lost some finances, and you've been maybe feeling a little bit ill, or you had some sort of setback in your life where you feel you're being held back, and now all you want to do is go forward, if it's possible at all. And for others of you, maybe you're analyzing something to death. You're overthinking the circumstances. You're putting too much into it. You're worrying needlessly about something that coulda, woulda, shoulda, might have happened, and it never will. So, there's that aspect of it also. But otherwise, this is a wonderful week. You are going to make some really strides in your life. Some really good outcomes, some very good moves, some wonderful decisions. And like I said, you're moving up. You're moving up in all aspects of your life. Wow. All right. Let's see what the Angel Oracle cards have to say. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. There you are. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Wow. Isn't that ironic how some of these cards come out? All right, Sagittarius, good luck. You have earned this. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. And I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, and bye for now.